It's kind of my adolescent fantasy come true. It's what I always dreamed one day I'd be able to do. I can sit in a room and ham-fistedly play these instruments and make music with them, and that, makes me very happy.
Were you always fascinated by doing soundtrack? Was it always something that you found interesting?
Yes, I did go through a period of collecting soundtracks, especially Francis Lai. Lots of French music, partly because that was quite a fashionable thing to do. Like 10 years ago when everyone was buying old vinyls, and what I love about them is that lots of them are 1 or 2 minutes long, and you've got these very segmented pieces of music over a whole recording. And that's the only way you can ever release or write music like that. And I find that very satisfying.
Body Song was kind of the first, I suppose, music that accompanied a film that you'd done, but There Will Be Blood was kind of the thing that really brought you to everyone's attention. What do you think made it so successful?
I think I got a very easy ride with the director because he's enormously enthusiastic and obsessed with music and likes to have it very prominently in his films. I mean, it got to the point where he put too much music in and we were having to take it out, and he was just so excited and normally I get the feeling it's not like that. Paul Thomas Anderson's unique like that a little bit, I think. And when he uses music, he has just music and no talking for 2 or 3 minutes in a film, and again, that's quite rare. So, yeah, I was really lucky to get that job.
What was it about Norwegian Wood that attracted you to wanting to embark on the project?
It was just seeing a few clips of how he was filming it and reading the script and eventually reading the book. I kind of did it all the wrong way around. There's lots of stuff in the book about music lessons and learning to play Bach on guitars, and this it's about the piano teacher who kind of goes to this retreat after a breakdown and has to learn to play the guitar just to have some music, and this isn't in the film, but it helped me write lots of the guitar music because I was trying to do it as though I was her and was trying to sort of play classical music slightly incompetently on a guitar.
So as if you couldn't play?
Yeah, I found that very easy to do. I honestly found that very easy to do. And also used it as an excuse to keep in all the shoddy playing because I could tell myself that's how it would have sounded. I was going to ask you some Six Music questions.
Please go ahead.
So, Adam and Joe are coming back.
Yes, they are.
Which is great.
Big fan of the show, I presume?
Enormous fan of the show. The rest of the band catch me wandering around gigs listening to their podcasts and chuckling to myself like a lunatic. I met Adam and was very starstruck, which I think he found a bit weird. But yeah, they're great broadcasters.
Do you find it quite easy to take your kind of band head off and put the soundtrack head on, or do they both come from the same source?
It's similar because the band thing is a similar frenzy of just trying to make music and not be precious about what instruments we use and what sound sources we reach for, and trying to treat everything as though it's on a level. So playing guitars is great and I love it, but I'd also love playing glockenspiels and pianos, and kind of they're all really important to me.
I suppose the two must inform each other as well.
Yeah, you learn to be less afraid of orchestrating stuff, I suppose, and less precious about things, and work more quickly.
So what's next for you? Any more soundtracks on the horizon? Any directors you'd like to work with?
I don't know. I get the feeling that most of the directors who approach me, the films are usually quite serious, and I'm not sure I'm ready for a rom-com exactly.
Big Mama's House 4? No?
Part of me would really love that. You start to recognise how comedy films are scored. Lots of plucked strings and little sort of... There are little sort of tricks and methods which I find really interesting. Maybe not Big Mama's 4, no.
We have to talk about Kevin as being something that you are maybe going to be doing, is that right?
That's right, just about finished that score, and it's a Lynn Ramsey film with Tilda Swinton. It's amazing film she's made. Again, kind of a serious subject matter, but a good chance to play with new instruments and get new players in. We use lots of this harpist called Gene Kelly, who plays a harp that's strung with metal strings. So it sounds like nothing you've heard. It's wonderful.
And what else have you got coming up over the next few months?
Nothing. We're kind of recording at the moment with Radiohead. We're rehearsing a bit and just playing and making music and trying to, work out what to do, really. We kind of seem to have, we've stopped planning ahead very far, and we're just making music and wondering where to go next and what to do.